Hey guys, check out the next level games for all your TCG needs. Link is down below in the description of the video. Thanks guys. What's up everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today we are recording the 2017 World Championship Finals. We got today and tomorrow. We'll have covered all 8 from 2011 to 2018. It's been a fun time. It's not the finals, but it is definitely winding down. But today, once again, we have Jay Young helping us record this match. Today, he did choose Diego's Casaraga's, Guardy deck. That is what he wanted to play. So I said, you know what? That sounds good to me. Once again, he wants to give me a shout out to Yeti Gaming. I'll have a link down below to their page and his Twitter as well as STL Jay Young. So make sure you check those out for sure, guys. Thank you, Jay, for helping. I really, really do appreciate it. So today we have actually a very interesting matchup. It's Gardevoir GX versus Golisopod Garbodor. Now, in this matchup, Diego would win. It's a very good top 8 match. If you have the time, go watch it. It's a very good deck. I think it's a good matchup. Maybe I remember it incorrectly, but I think it's a good matchup. So, let's go over the deck. Let's see what it's about, who our main attackers are, and we'll see what happens. A lot of new, interesting supporter cards are hitting since last year, right? So, let's go our main attacker. It's going to be Gardevoir GX. That's 230 HP. We have now moved. We went from EXs to Megas to GXs. And that's what I'm most excited about Worlds, is these World decks have, you have seen the evolution of these stuff. So, I'm excited for that. And then, of course, 2018, we have a lot more GXs. And then, oh my goodness, this year, I hope a tag team does win so we can showcase that and keep it in history. Anyways, our guy is going to be Gardevoir GX. It has the ability Seeker Spring. Once during your turn, before you attack, you may attach a Fair to J card from your hand to one of your Pokemon. So it's a, an energy boost card, right? I guess energy manipulation, whatever you want to call it. So you have multiple of these Gardevoirs. So you can Seeker Spring multiple times in your turn. So you're able to attach 1, 2, 3 energies if you want to. Most likely you have 2 Gardevoirs and then a manual attachment. Very, very strong. And your attacker is going to be Infinite Force. This attack does 30 damage, times the amount of energy attached to both that Pokemon. And we're seeing a trend here, right? Last year, we saw Megadino, which copied Darkrai. This year, we see Infinite Force, which is copying Mewtwo. So you see these attacks that have pretty much been around these World Championships. They just keep getting stronger and stronger. It's like the power creep, and, it's copying the same attacks. Very interesting. I just now realized that. But 30 damage, times the amount of energy attached to both that Pokemon. And you have the attack Twilight GX. Shuffle 10 cards from your discard pile back into your deck. This is a very, very good card. Because, in this matchup, your opponent against Garbodor does have the Trash Land, so you can kind of manipulate how many item cards in your deck. Of course, we'll cover that later on when I'm talking about. We are playing a 4-3-3, and then, of course, a Glade. Glade is very nice, if you don't know how to do. Sorry, Glade is really good because the ability Premonition, once you're turn before you attack, you may look at the top 5 cards of your deck and put them back on top of your deck in any order. This is really, really good, and we'll talk about the combo here in a second. But it does have Sensitive Blade for DCE. It does 60. If you play a supporter card from your hand, it does 70 more. So 130, very, very strong. A card, non-GX, just swinging for 130. It can take some big knockouts, and this card was very, very played. It was very good, and that's why it was played. Obviously, the Premonition ability is what makes this card, super worth it. But I'm playing a 4-3-3 line. Yeah, 3 Kirlia, 4 routes. We're making sure we get the evolution out. We're good to go, and we're going to make sure we don't whiff, we don't miss a beat. We do have one Deontay, has 90 HP, has Sparkling Wish, search it for a card that evolves one of your Pokemon and put onto that Pokemon to evolve it, then shuffle your deck. It's kind of like Spiritomb, if you have any idea what I'm talking about, but you don't take any damage. So Deontay, very nice. Diamond Storm, we don't really care about that. What we care about is Sparkling Wish. Be able to search for a Pokemon and evolve it. Like if you can evolve your Curly into Gardevoir. Very strong. We do have Tapu Lele. I don't think last year we saw any kind of supporter cards searching for GX or search for supporter cards, but now Tapu Lele is here. Basically, it's like a combination of the Jirachis we've seen and Mewtwo. It's got 1 attack, put it onto your bench, you search it for a supporter card. Very strong. And it has Energy Drive. It does 20 damage, it's highest amount of energy to both active Pokemon, but this damage is affected by weakness or resistance. It doesn't have weakness or resistance to begin with, but the big thing here is it doesn't hit for weakness. Very strong, very different card than Mewtwo, right? And that's Topic Cure. We don't care about it because you're not going to use it, but you get all damage from 2 of your bench Pokemon. We have 1 Vulpix, which is a Beacon. Search deck for 2 Pokemon, reveal them, put in your hand. This is consistency. You can start with the Ralts, Energy Retreat to Vulpix, use the Beacon, gain any 2 cards you want to. And we're playing a 2-1 Octo line. Octo has that Abyssal Hand to let you draw. You have 5 cards in your hand. This is really good. Like I said, you have Premonition, rearrange the top 5 cards of your deck. Then you can use Abyssal to draw. You have 5 cards in your hand, and you can draw that 1 card, making it where Abyssal Hands are fantastic. We're playing 2 Field Blower to get rid of tool cards. We'll talk about why that's such a big deal later on. 3 Arcane to get those Gardevoirs out ASAP. We do play 4-3-3 line, so we're definitely a little bit slower on purpose, but 3 Candy, trying to get the Gardevoirs out as quickly as possible. 1 Stretcher, shuffle back, put a Pokemon in your hand or shuffle 3 back. And we're also playing Super Rod to shuffle 3 combination Pokemon injuries back into your deck. 4 Ultra Ball for Consistency, 4 VS Seeker. We see a theme that's happening between these worlds. 1 Acerola. Now this is different than AZ that we have seen. This puts 1 Pokemon that has any damage counters on it and all cards attached to in your hand. We've seen AZ in the past. It can put any card in your hand, but you discard all cards. Acerola puts a card in your hand that has damage, but you get to keep all those cards. So there's a little bit of difference there. Acerola is definitely a little bit better, but you can't pick up Pokemon that don't have any damage, like Shaman, that sometimes are on the field. 1 Brigetti Spaghetti, search for 1 base Pokemon EX, or 3 basic Pokemon. We're definitely using Bridge to define the routes. And you know, turn 1 is definitely, you know, Tapu Lele, routes, Brigetti, get the Pokemon out. 2 Guzma, we're going to switch our bench Pokemon with one active. If you switch one of your opponent's bench Pokemon with one of their active. If you do that, switch one of your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. It only works if your opponent has a bench Pokemon. That is a crucial thing. There's no more Lysander anymore, but we do have a Guzma. Once again, we have Hex Maniac. We saw last format, very strong card. Being able to shut down your opponent's abilities is a phenomenal card, and that's why it did eventually get banned and expanded. 3 in, 4 Sycamore. We've seen these cards over and over again. Each player shuffles their hand to deck, and then draw a card for each prize card remaining. Very strong to punish your opponent. And 4 Sycamore, discard your hand, draw 7 cards. We've seen this card pretty much all throughout the years, right? We've seen Professor Sycamore, or Professor Juniper evolve into Professor Sycamore, and it's kind of interesting how we've seen pretty much the similar cards going over and over again, but just have a little twist to them, right? A little change. Like we have the AZ and Acerola, we have Lysander, the Guzma, we have in pretty much just stuck around. We have Juniper to Sycamore, we have Darkrai to Megadino, we have Mewtwo and the Gardevoir. So it's very cool to see this like transition of pretty much the same cards just being power creeped. 2 Choice Band. Once again, another card for Power Creep. We had Muscle Band in it, but now we have Choice Bands. You do 30 more damage to GX and EX Pokemon. Just a simple Choice Band. We do have 4 DEC, 7 Fairy Energy. DEC is really nice because it's not, it's any type of energy, right? So a DCE, that's an inclusion of 60 damage. And of course, you have the 7 Fairies to go along with that Secret Spring attack. And also 1 Wonder Energy. Once again, this card is going to be attached to Fairy Pokemon. Just like Splash Energy is going to be attached to Fairy Pokemon. But this card provides a Fairy Energy only when this card is attached to a Fairy Pokemon. So once again, you can't Secret Spring a Wonder Energy onto your Pokemon. And that's a big thing here. It is not a Fairy Energy until it attaches to a Fairy Pokemon. Prevent all effects of your opponent's attacks except damage done to this Fairy Pokemon this card's attached to. Basically, just like Magearna we saw in the last format, it's going to make it where you don't get affected by special conditions. Very, very nice. I don't know what exactly it was used for in this time. I can't recall on top of my head. But being able to shut down special conditions from certain attack is very, very strong. So that is Diego's list. Give me a second. We'll actually see the second place list that I'm playing today. Alrighty, guys. So here is the second place list. I am actually playing Golisopod Garbodor, or Golisodor, as the name says, on the World Championship deck. And this is actually piloted by Naoto Suzuki. I think that's how you say his name. I apologize. Very interesting. I think it's like one of the first worlds we've seen a non-American make it to the finals, or 2 non-Americans make it to the finals. I'm pretty sure every year. No, we had Andrew and Igor. Neither one's American. I'm thinking like Igor is American back then, but he wasn't. He was Portugal. So never mind. I take that back. We definitely had non-Americans, both 2 non-Americans make the finals. Anyways, besides the point, we're playing Golisopod Garbodor today. A very, very strong deck. I do love this deck a lot. So let's go start covering it, and let's go over what's it about. So we have Coco, kind of our main guy that we want to start with. That's, free retreat, very strong. It has Flying Flip, does 20 damage to each of your opponent's Pokemon. The good thing here is it does have that free retreat. That is the big thing. And, being able to spread damage is great with a deck like this. So our main attacker today is going to be Golisopod GX. It has the attack First Impression. It does 30, very lackluster, but if this Pokemon is on your bench, it became your active Pokemon this turn, this attack does 90 more damage, so 120 for a single Grass Energy. Very, very good. Just 1 energy. The only thing is it has to come from your bench to be active during your turn. Do we have ways to manipulate that? And of course, we'll go over it. We have Armor Press. It does 100. During your opponent's next turn, this Pokemon takes 20 less damage from attacks. And then Crossing Cut GX. It does 150. Switch Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. This is a very phenomenal GX attack. I like this GX attack in this format because 150 HP with the Choice Band is 180. And every deck in this time was playing Tapu Lele, which we talked about before, but it has 170 HP. So if you're able to bring that Tapu Lele up via Guzma, if your opponent's attacking with it, you can use that Crossing Cut GX to 180, bring that Golisopod back onto the bench, and the next turn you can reactivate your First Impression tag. Very, very strong. Like I said, Lele was everywhere, and Golisopod was able to take those out. Now, one interesting thing about Golisopod is actually its basic Pokemon is very strong. It has Wimpod, and it has the ability to Wimp out. Once during your turn, this Pokemon, during your first turn, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. So, what you can do, you only play one Tapu Koko, which seems bad, but if you're able to get a Koko down in whatever way possible, you can then Wimp out, switch the Wimpod from the bench to the active, or from the active to the bench, send up the Tapu Koko, and then next turn you can retreat that Tapu Koko to the Wimpod, start attacking, and there's stuff like, Flying Flip does 20 to everybody. We have First Impression. It does, 90 or 90 and 30. So we're looking at 120 plus the Flying Flip 140, and then plus the Choice Band 170. Once again, we're getting some cool numbers on Tapu Lele. Definitely a Tapu Lele, and everybody was really relying on Tapu Lele. So very, very strong card. We know what Tapu Lele does. We already seen that card. And we're playing a 4-2-2 Garbodor line. The Trubbish, Accessory 10, if heads, discard a J from your opponent's active Pokemon. But we have 2 Garbotox and Garbodor. If this Pokemon has any tool cards attached to it, each Pokemon to play, each player's hand, and each player's discard pile has no abilities. Now, we've already seen Hex Maniac. It is a supporter card, but this is a Pokemon that does this instead. Garbotox, the ability to shut down your opponent's abilities, is very strong, especially when you're playing against Gardevoir. Gardevoir has a ton of abilities. We have the Secret Spring, we have Abyssal Hand, we have Premonition, we have Tapu Lele, we have Wonder Tag. So being able to shut those abilities is fantastic. But remember, the opponents do play Startling Megaphone, so can discard a bunch of tool cards. We also have Garbodor with Trash Lynch. This attack does 20 damage for each item card in your opponent's discard pile. Even to now, everybody's still relying on trainer cards, right? Or item cards, sorry. Item cards are going to be Field Blower, Heavy Ball, Stretcher, Ultra Ball, VS Seeker, Choice Band, Flowstone. So there's a bunch of different, item cards in this format. So being able to do a ton of damage with Trash Lynch is fantastic. But remember, Gardevoir has that ability, Twilight GX, and they can actually manipulate their discard pile and shuffle all their item cards back to the deck, making this Garbodor is useless. So it's a very interesting matchup, right? You have this Gardevoir that's swinging for huge damage. You have, Golisopod really not going to be able to one-shot a Gardevoir. Gardevoir could one-shot you, but then you can punish him with Tapu Lele for Energy Drive. It's a very back-and-forth matchup, and I do like it a lot. We do have Field Blower to discard 2 tools or stadium cards in play, so you can discard a stadium card, discard a tool card, whatever you want to. We do have 1 Heavy Ball to check Pokemon with 3 retreat cost or more. Very interesting, but it does get you Wimpod, it does get you Golisopod, and it does get you Garbodor. Does it get you other Garbodor? I don't think it does. Oh, it does, yeah, so it gets you both Garbodors, not Trubbish, and both Golisopod and Wimpod. So it gets you a bunch of stuff. It gets you 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 outs with Heavy Ball. 2 Stretcher to get back your Pokemon into your hand. This is very nice if your opponent does start targeting your Trubbishes, which, we're playing a 4-2-2 line, but still, they're going to go after your Trubbishes and your Wimpods for sure. For Ultra Ball, for consistency, 4 VS Secret to supporter cards. We are playing 2 Acerola. Once again, we talked about this. And this is really cool because if they don't one-shot your Golisopod with 210 HP, you can return it all back into your hand, evolve Wimpod to Golisopod. You can Acerola the Golisopod, sit on top of Koko, evolve the Golisopod to the bench to, evolve the Wimpod to Golisopod, attach energy, put down the new Wimpod, retreat the Golisopod, and start swinging. And it's a very, very cool combination. 1 Brigetti as well, very nice. Like I said, every deck played, Tapu Lele to search off Brigettis, very strong. 2 Guzma, once again, it can activate your Golisopod. You're going to switch both active Pokemon with the bench Pokemon, and then your Golisopod can start swinging for First Impression. Hex Maniac is still here just in case you don't have the Garbotox on the line. We do see N and Sycamore, very consistent cards in decks. We do see a Teammates. It's a very interesting card. We've seen a card like this, it was Twins, But now it's teammates. Twins can only be played when you're down, but teammates only works when when a Pokemon is knocked out last turn, but you search deck for 2 cards and put them in your hand. Shuffle your deck afterwards. And I don't know why Diego didn't play teammates. It seems like a very good card, especially in his deck, because it does help you set up. Maybe he didn't like it, not sure. But teammates, be able to get any 2 cards out of your deck with VS Seeker strong. To Choice Band, we already talked about this. Very strong with the the Armor Press, Crossing Cut, First Impression. The plus 30 is very good. 4 Floatstone, very nice to activate that Garbodor Toxin and give it free retreat. If you don't know, it just it has no retreat cost. Very strong. 3 DCE, once again, to activate Arm Press or Crossing Cut. You can also use it for Energy Drive, or you can use it for Acid Spray 70. Flip a coin defense, discard a G from when it's active. If you're Acid Spraying, you're in dire needs. We have 4 Rainbows, which counts as any type of energy, but you have to put a damage counter on your Pokemon. And that's fine, because if you put a Rainbow Energy on your Golisopod, you can then Ace Roll it back into your hand, kind of repeat the combo wombo, stuff like that. And 3 energies, or 3 grass energies. I don't think what was it, blends were a thing, or unit energies, so you couldn't play those. There's only 4 rainbow energies, so you have to be very careful with your rainbow energies, because you do need it for Trash Lynch. So that's the big thing here, but it's exciting to see this matchup. Going to see Golisopod versus Gardevoir and see what happens. But guys, hope you enjoyed this video, and let's see the matchup here in a second. Okay. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. It is time for 2017 action. And once again, we have Jay Young joining us back-to-back on Tuesday and Thursday. And Jay is playing that Gardevoir deck. And I'm just playing simple, just Golisopod Garbodor. Just simple, just good old whip out. Man, we actually have a really, really good hand here. Besides, well, we don't have Pokemon. Outside of that, we're looking really good. Oh my goodness, yeah, this is already really good to start off with. We can go Brigetti, find some Pokemon, find another Wimpod, find a Tapu Koko retreat, and just pass if Koko is in the deck. So yeah, so it's going to take me a second to remember how to play this deck, but I think I got this. Don't worry, guys, I got this. DCE, Sycamore, that's not what you want to do when you're playing Guardy. Wow, okay, that's not good. Luckily, Guardy does have that amazing GX attack, so should be good to go there. But right now, our hands, I mean, we have Brigetti, so that's definitely what we start with. So we'll go Brigetti here. Got the Koko, got the Wimpod, got the 2 guys. We'll Wimp out to the Koko, and we'll just pass. Now, I mean, we tap like a Grass Energy, we can start swinging, right? That's what we need. We could go, Ultra Ball. We could go Sycamore in, and we got the double Golisopod. Rare Candy Guardy turn 2. Already get that Seeker Spring online, though. Oh, my goodness. Alright. Only 1 in the discard pile. The most he can do is 90 this turn with Guardy. They receive another Sycamore. Discarding 2 more item cards, so still only... Okay, no, just 1. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, we really need to get set up this turn. I mean, we could find the Garbodor Toxin, find a Floatstone. Yeah, we see him send the Guardy, actually. Okay. Yeah. There's an Ultra Ball. Maybe finding another Ralts. Discards a Hex and a Deontay. Okay. Well, let's see what Jay has for us. There's Noctilly. Okay. Octo coming down. Choice Band to the active Guardy. Pistol Hand drawing some stuff. Alright. Let's see what else Jay has for us. Does he have a DCE? Another energy or some sort. Let's see here, guys. What does Jay have for us? I mean, we have double Guardy. We have double Golisopod. We're looking good. We just need it. I mean, there's a couple things we could draw, right? We could draw the 2 Lele's, Sycamore, in Ultra Ball. There's a couple stuff. It's not what we need. Definitely not what we need. We got the double Golisopod, but we just have a pass, unfortunately, right? I mean, there's no way he can knock out a Golisopod right now. 3, 6, 9, 12. Only max he can do is 15. Alright, never see a Wonder Tag. Does he go for Brigetti here? Okay. Gonna bridge it, find himself probably 2 more Ralts, I imagine. This is a pretty good play. Yep, double Ralts coming online. Trying to get as many of those online as possible right now. We might just see another 5th and a Force for 30 damage. Yep. Alright, on our turn, what we get? Alright, got another hard pass. Oh, man, no. I don't want to go down like this. Alright, we see Curly come online. Okay. We see a rare candy Guardy. So he's got double Guardy. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. The max he can do is 180. Double choice band coming down. We do have a field blower to get rid of, though, so that's actually pretty good. How many choice bands does he play? Let's go ahead and look at his list real quick. He only plays 2 choice bands, so we can blow both of those off, and they're gone for, well, not for the rest of the game, unfortunately, because he does have that GX tack. There we see a Sycamore. All right. Is he going to go GX tack this turn? He's got a lot in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 127, 140. Okay. So he will take a knockout this turn. But he's going to... No, there's no way he GX here. There's not too much in there yet. Oh, he is going to Twilight, alright? So, this is perfect. He's going to Twilight early. We have Field Blower. We're going to get rid of both of his choice bands. Kind of negate that 30, and those are really gone forever. There's no more choice bands left in his deck. He can't Twilight twice. This kind of makes our Garbotoxin pretty, useless. Because, he's got everything he needs. He's got the double Guardy. The only thing he really needs is, maybe Field Blowers. We might just have VS Seekers, RB, and Shuffle in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And getting those DCEs, very, very good as well. He is ready to go. All right. And, wow, we finally top deck something. So we'll go Floatstone, Field Blower. 1 and 2. And then we'll go Sycamore for a new hand of 7. Okay. And, okay, so we do find a Rainbow Energy. We can go just a Rainbow. No, it doesn't matter. So we'll retreat to here. And we'll first impression, 120. Didn't find the Garbodor, but we can't teammates if he does take a knockout. And that would be very nice. Yep. Okay, so we see the... Oh, there we go. The Premonition. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So he could take a knockout this turn. He can double, but then we take a knockout on our Golisopod, and then we find the Garbodor. Man, I hope we just top deck the Garbodor or an Ultra Ball. If we don't like Ultra Ball, we'll be looking really good, because then I will in him, most likely. Yeah, we'll definitely in him. So we'll see what does Jay have. So there's a VS Seeker. Who's going to grab here? Guzma. It's your boy Guzma. Okay. So it's your boy Guzma. Bring up the Trebuchet, the Gallade. Gonna put a DC on it, most likely. Okay. Sensitive Blade for the knockout. Now, I think I'm fine with going here. Going Lele. Yes. Finding myself a Guzma myself. Gonna Guzma his Guardy. So, Rainbow. Guzma on the Guardy. Send the Golisopod back up. And then go for the first impression. Making it where he actually can't take a knockout this turn. Yeah. We'll go down to four price cards. He can't take a knockout. There's an Ultra Ball. And we can go Crossing Cut next turn. Back into the Coco. There's a VS Seeker. So we can go VS Seeker for Guzma. We can go for the Golisopod, the Tapu Lele knockout. Go down to 4 price cards. There's a DC going to the Gardevoir. Okay. There's an N. Alrighty. Even though we haven't really done anything, we are going places right now. So we get a Teammates Wimpod. Seeker Spring. I mean, our hand right now is looking pretty bad, unfortunately. So he's weak to Psychic, Premonition, like a top 5. He gets Sensitive Blade to swing. I really don't want to Crossing Cut a Gallade. So hopefully we top like a VS Seeker. I mean, we really haven't played that many cards out of our deck. I'm just going to be honest with you. So Premonition, okay. Sensitive Blade for 150, 130, sorry. Why not 130? It's your boy Ace. It's not, well. It's saying it's your boy Guzma. I'm so used to saying that. That's not what's happening there. Wimpod. We got the Rainbow. We've got the Retreat into Golisopod. We've got the first impression, 120. Very nice. I mean, we're still looking good. Even though we're just been in top deck mode this whole game, like it is actually turning out quite well, which is weird to say. So see a Seeker Spring actually going to the Rim Raid. That's very interesting. I guess he wants a free retreater when we take a knockout this turn. So via Seeker, does he go for Guzma? Yeah, Guzma. Who's he bring up here? Trubbish? The other Wimpod, maybe? Okay. So he's going to treat to the Glade, take a knockout, okay. And I'm actually fine with this because what this is setting us up for is we can knock out a Rim Raid and then knock out a Tapu Lele. How many item cards discard pile? 4 so far. So, what we can do... Oh, man. Man, I just really wish we had more supporter cards. I'll be honest with you. We haven't really found anything. Go Coco. Okay, so we get a Floatstone. Let's see. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. So I think we go Wimpod. I think we go Teammates. Right? We get ourselves an energy attachment per turn. And then a supporter card for the following turn. Yep, that's what we're going to do here. Put a Grass Energy on Wimpod. We will retreat into the Golisopod. And we'll first pressure for the knockout. Okay. So like I said, all we do is need to knock out the Rim Raid and knock out the Tapu Lele. We got game. Like, yeah, there's an N. I don't care about N. We're definitely going Sycamore. We're definitely going, like, Stretcher, getting back Wimpod, Golisopod. We got the Golisopod GX. So that's good. I mean, here comes the Tapu Lele. How many DCs is he down? I mean, he's down a bunch. Yeah, okay. There's a DCE. So, you know what we might go for here, guys? Is for a Crossing Cut GX. 3, 6, 9, 12. Yeah, I mean, if we go Crossing Cut GX, it's your boy Guzma. Okay. Guardy coming up. Infinite Force. Going down to 3 price cards. Okay. Yeah, we definitely go Sycamore here. I think that's the best play. We'll go Tapu Koko. Okay. We go... Huh. How many Wimpods are in this deck? Is it a 4-4 line or a 3-3? It's a 4-3. Interesting. How many stretchers? 2 stretchers. Have we played any stretchers yet? We have not. So we go stretcher into our hand. Found ourselves a Wimpod. Okay. We'll go Wimpod, Choice Band, Grass Energy, Floatstone, Sycamore. Okay. So we can go Garbotoxin. We can go Trash Lanch. Retreat. And First Impression. Yep, I think that's the best play we have. Because next turn, Wimpod can just knock out Gardevoir. Okay. If he knocks out the Gardevoir, we can go Stretcher, Golisopod. How many DCs have we played? None so far. Wow. Yeah, this is looking really good. Really good, Josh. So there's an ace roll of picking up that heavily damaged Gardevoir. Who does he send up, though? That's the question. Okay, here comes Tapu Lele. Okay. I mean, we definitely Guzma, break up the routes, taking a knockout. And then send a nucleus pod in. So, Fair Energy there. Because he can't in us. Energy Drive. Alright, this is looking really good for us now. So, we'll go Guzma. So, let's go Stretcher first. Into our hand. Grabbing a Golisopod. Okay. We'll go Golisopod. We'll go It's Your Boy Guzma, bringing up this guy, sending the other Golisopod, and yeah, we'll just go first impression for knockout. Okay, very nice. So Jay has no way to attack this turn, really, besides a Tapu Lele. Even then, Tapu Lele is not going to take a knockout on us. I mean, if we get a DCE, we can cross and cut GX for knockout. How many item cards are in here? 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we're going to end to 2. We have plenty of VS Seekers. Remember, we really didn't play too much in the beginning. We have yet to play a single DCE. And yeah, it shows right there. So Energy Drive, if we find a DCE, we can just take a knockout. So let's go VS Seeker. We could be safe. But you know what? We're just going to go Sycamore. We're digging for a DCE. We're going for the cross and gut. Let's see. Do we find it? And we don't. Oh, no. Alright, so we'll go Ultra Ball. 1 and 2. Okay, we'll grab a Wind Pod. We'll go Heavy Ball for nothing. We'll go Rainbow here. And first impression for 60. I mean, we have VS Seeker for Guzma, so we can knock out the Layla next turn with this guy. If he does take a knockout, we can just retreat to Coco, take a knockout. I mean, it's not looking good for Jay right now. We definitely are going to go. I mean, yeah. And, yeah, I don't know what he can do with this. He can retreat, but then we can VS Seeker for Guzma. We missed the DCE. I can't believe that. I mean, I can. It's whatever. It's what. There's only 3 in the deck. We might have prize multiple, and I just haven't paid attention enough to notice. So, okay, there you go. Victor screen. So, on to game number 2. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how that matchup kind of goes. Like, I've never played that matchup before. There we go. So, let's play another... Oh, where we at? There we go. Golisopod Garbodor on to game number 2. Let's see what happens. Can Jay have a better time or not? I mean, let's see what happens, right? So, we won the coin. I think definitely the best part of the game was... Would you like to go first? I'm going to say no. I'm pretty sure Jay wants to go first. I'm pretty sure of it, guys. Like I'm like 99.9999999% sure he wants to go first. Like it'd be insane not to go first. Now, unfortunately, the last game we started Brigetti, but here we don't. Okay. So Remoraid once again. My goodness, that's not what Jay wants to see, right? Fair to G attachments and Remoraid. We see Sycamore. Oh man, 2 in Stretcher Red Candy Curlia being discarded. Man, you think you might want to go for the end, but maybe he, saying, hey, I just, you know what? We need to go crazy. That's what we see. We're going to see another Curlia come online. Man, if we talk to Tapu Lele, we'll be looking really good because we'll definitely go for, like, Brigetti, 2 Trubbish, Wimpod, retreat to Tapu Lele. I don't know who we retreat to. Maybe we go 1 Trubbish, 1 Wimpod, 1 Coco. That could be really good. We'll see what top deck, though. Trubbish. So Trubbish, Floatstone, Grass, Sycamore. Yeah, seems good. Trubbish. Oh man, such an interesting hand. I think we just get like Ultra Ball, Hex, and we just get like a second Wimpod. Right? We're gonna have like no tool card. We'll have 1 Floatstone left. Okay, so Wimpod. Put down the Wimpod. Retreat into the Trubbish. Press done. Yeah, I mean... does he... What is in this format? Is it Mega... I can't remember right now. I haven't done the covers, obviously. There's 2 Field Blower in his list. Alright. But then remember, any moment he can reuse them with good old Twilight GX. So we see another VS Seeker, Sycamore, discarding Brigetti. I mean, he could have maybe Brigetti, but he probably wants to get a Guardy online ASAP. 3 Ralts coming down. There is a Curlia. Okay. Huh. They receive a treat until the routes pass into our turn. Okay. Man, I really don't want to give him new hand. So we'll go this, Via Seeker, Sycamore. Yeah, I'd rather just like not give him a new hand, force him to play some stuff, because he didn't really do anything. So we got the Golisopod. We got the Golisopod. We got a Rainbow Energy. We got the Retreat. And we have the first impression. There we go. Taking the first knockout. Go down to 5 price cards. Okay, let's see. What do we find here? Find ourselves a good old Garbodor Garbodor, which should be great. Yeah, that's going to be great. Alright, so we see the card coming up. Alright, so we have a couple different things we can decide to do here. We can either go like Crossing Cut GX, but I like save the Crossing Cuts. I'm not going to lie to you. We could go Via Seeker. We could go Tapu Lele Ace 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. It's not a knockout. Ultra Ball for an Octo, I imagine. Yep. So 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. I mean, he could like hypothetically take a knockout this turn, right? Yeah, he could. He definitely could. 1, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. And then 21. Yeah, there's a Choice Band. Does he have the Rare Candy Guardy? And there's a Sycamore. Let's see. Oh, he discards another. I mean, remember, he's got Twilight GX any moment, so it's not too bad. There's a Rare Candy Guardy. Oh, man. Does he have the turn 2 knockout? And he does. I mean, not turn 2. It's like turn 3 or something. Yeah, that's pretty good. Pretty good for him. But it hasn't seen a single Fillbar. Huh. Whoa, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Maybe he... It's not a knockout. Huh. Did he miscount? Not sure. Not sure what happened there. But we'll go Wimpod. Okay. We'll go... Tapu Lele, Winter Tag. He said, I can't mad. No, he can't mad. No. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. It's not good. Because what we can do now is we can choice Garbodor. First suppression. Okay. Yeah, it's not what he wanted. That was a huge misplay. No, Jay. No. Oh, he's got the second. Oh, he's got back-to-back field blowers as well. Getting to off the. Yeah. Wait, did he keep the? Well, he kept this guy. I mean, I guess hypothetically he can like easily take a knockout this turn, right? But then we can go like Lele knockout if we want to. Yeah, he just needs 1 energy. Yeah, why did he get the Choice Band off? Because we can go DCE, Golisopod, Garbodor, Sycamore, okay. And we can go, yeah, we can go Crossing Cut GX. Yep, we'll go Crossing Cut GX. The question is, who do we send up? We'll send up the Tapu Lele. I don't think there's no way he can knock out this Lele. And then we get Energy Drive to soften up this Guardy next turn. So yeah, we'll go down to 3 price cards. Man, oh my goodness. Did he... Man, why did he Field Blower the tool off the Garbotoxin, I wonder? Oh, man. So now he's like, huh. Alright, so here comes Guardy. Okay. I mean, he's down double Field Blowers. He has no more Field Blowers left. Then we're just going to Twilight GX. Okay. Alright, so, I mean, what we're going to do is just, we could Guzma bring up the Octo. We can go, like, DC the Lele, Via Seeker Guzma, We don't have any Guzma in the discard pile. Just kidding. That play doesn't. That play is irrelevant. It does not exist. It does not exist. Okay, so maybe the play is to DC Energy Drive for 60. We could have ace rolled, pick up the Golisopod with all the damage on it. Oh, that would have been so sweet. I think we should have done that play. Picked up the heavily damaged Golisopod. We'll do it next turn if he doesn't have Guzma. Well, he needs Guzma Floatstone to pull that play off. If he doesn't, we still can't take a knockout right now. So Infinite Force for 90. Okay. Huh. It's your boy Guzma making an appearance. Interesting. We can go... How do we want to do this, Josh? Let's see here. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Right? Did the math right? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So we can go this here. Acerola, the heavily damaged Golisopod. Put down Golisopod. Retreat. And we'll put down the other one pod as well. We're going to trash lunch for knockout. Oh, I did the math wrong. So, what did I do? What math was I doing? Oh my goodness, what was I doing? I was doing 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh, Josh, you're so silly. It goes 2, 4, 6, 8. I was doing Guardy math. That's funny. Alright, DC there. I mean, either way, we're looking really good, right? So Infinite Force for a knockout. Yeah, I got that. Because now what we can do is we can sit up the Tapu Lele. On our turn, we can go Grass. Wimpod. We can go Via Seeker for AZ. Now I'm going to go Guzma, bring up the routes, send up our guy. And first impression for the knockout. Go down to 2 press cards. And then this guy can just be armor press for 100 damage to win the game. So there's Coco. Okay, thanks for coming late in the game, buddy. He still does not have access to tools as well. He really needs a field blower or abilities. And this guy is super heavily damaged. So that's all I got to say right now. So we'll see what does Jay do here. I mean, he is living on the prayer right now. So field blower, he's getting the tool off the Gardevoir Toxin. There we go. Very nice. We see Tapu Lele coming down. Going to use one attack. Probably going to find himself a in. Try to... I mean, but even though if you in us, like... So is he Seeker Spring? Okay. To the Lele. Oh, we might see in retreat swing with Lele because we've already used our Crossing Cut GX, so we can't really one-shot this Tapu Lele. So that's actually a fine play. But can we find one of our Via Seekers or Guzmas in our deck? And we don't find it. Okay, there's a DC to the Tapu Lele. That's good. Ultra Ball, great. You know, do we go... Huh. How many energies in our discard pile? 1 rainbow. Alright, so we play 7 energy. So we could go... We could just go Sycamore, right? Trying to find a DCE. Or we attach a Grass. And power up. Either way seems... Oh, well, we won. Via Seeker top 10 for Guzma. Bring up the Guardy. And, yeah, that's going to be game. That's game. We'll sit in Golisopod. Jay did have some hiccups there, but, I mean, I think we definitely had this game. Like, it definitely seems like, yeah. I mean, maybe, I don't know, the huge knockout, yeah, it could have been, like, pretty relevant, but then, like, we could have punished him, got all the energy off the board. Maybe, I don't know if he meant to not click the choice band or didn't see it. I'm not sure if that was intentional or not. But, guys, there we go. There is Thursday. Tomorrow, we'll be back for our last World Championship. It'll be 2018, the one we just saw last year in Nashville, which is going to be Malamar versus Zorak. But, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Hit the subscribe button, and I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. Alrighty, bye.